1. Inflation is likely to benefit A. Creditors, B. Pensioners, C. Debtors, D. Fixed income earners. Answer C. Explanation: debtors repay loans with money that has lost value, meaning they repay less in real terms during inflation. 2. Under the ECOWAS agreement, a Nigerian can enter and stay in Ghana without a visa for A. 30 days, B. 60 days, C. 90 days, D. 120 days. Answer C. Explanation: ECOWAS protocols allow citizens of member countries to stay visa-free in another member state for up to 90 days. 3. The shape of a production possibility frontier is determined by A. The increasing relative costs, B. The monetary system, validates, C. The level of technology, D. Government policy. Answer A. Explanation: as production shifts between goods, opportunity costs increase due to less adaptable resources, creating a bowed-out curve. 4. A central argument of cardinal utility is that utility is A. Measurable, formatted, discontent, relative, C. Subjective, D. Immeasurable. Answer A. Explanation: cardinal utility theory assumes satisfaction can be measured numerically, e.g., in utils. 5. If a total cost curve is plotted, marginal cost can be illustrated by the A. Slope of tangent to the curve, B. Distance between total cost and revenue, Den. C. Slope of the average cost curve, D. Area under the curve. Answer A. Explanation: marginal cost is the additional cost of one more unit, shown by the slope of the tangent at any point on the total cost curve. 6. One of the reasons for an exceptional demand curve is the A. Expectation of future price increase, vulnerable fall in population, C. Presence of close substitutes, D. Change in taste. Answer A. Explanation: when consumers expect higher future prices, they increase current demand, even at high prices, causing a positively sloped, exceptional demand curve. 7. Short-run period in production is a period too short for a firm to change its A. Output, B. Fixed inputs, C. Variable inputs, D. Total revenue. Answer B. Explanation: in the short run, some inputs, like machinery, are fixed and cannot be changed quickly. 8. Under a floating exchange rate regime, the determinant of the exchange rate is A. Government policy, central bank directives, C. Demand for and supply of tariffs. Answer C. Explanation: a floating exchange rate is determined by market forces, demand and supply of foreign currencies. 9. In order to increase revenue, the seller of a commodity whose demand is elastic is advised to A. Increase price, B. Restrict output, C. Reduce price, D. Advertise more. Answer C. Explanation: with elastic demand, reducing price leads to a proportionally larger increase in quantity. 11. A subsidy on a commodity will cause its supply curve to A. Shift to the left, B. Remain unchanged, C. Shift to the right, D. Become vertical. Answer C. Explanation: a subsidy lowers production costs, encouraging more output and shifting the supply curve to the right. 12. A major feature of a mixed economy is the A. Dominance of monopolies, B. Absence of government, C. Dominance of private sector, nihil D. Coexistence of public and private sectors. Answer D. Explanation: mixed economies combine both government and private sector participation in economic activities. 13. The most liquid form of money is A. Currency, B. Savings, C. Time deposit, D. Shares. Answer A. Explanation: currency, cash, is the most liquid because it's readily acceptable for payment. 14. If the price of a commodity increases by 10% and demand falls by 20%, the demand is said to be A. Elastic, B. Inelastic, C. Unitary, D. Perfectly inelastic. Answer A. Explanation: the percentage change in quantity demanded, 20%, is greater than the price change, 10%, indicating elasticity. 15. One of the major problems of barter system is A. Increase in production, B. Durability of goods, C. Lack of double coincidence of wants, Dresden, D. Availability of goods. Answer C. Explanation: barter requires that both parties want what the other offers simultaneously, which is rarely practical. 16. What is the primary objective of a firm under perfect competition? A. Revenue maximization, B. Profit maximization, C. Output maximization, D. Cost minimization. Answer B. Explanation: firms aim to maximize profits by producing where marginal cost equals marginal revenue. 17. An outward shift in a country's production possibility curve means A. Economic growth, B. Inflation, C. Price stability, D. Unemployment. Answer A. Explanation: an outward shift means the economy can produce more, indicating growth in resources or technology. 18. In the long run, all production factors are A. Fixed, B. Semi-fixed, C. Inefficient, untrue, very variable. Answer D. Explanation: in the long run, firms can adjust all inputs, nothing is fixed. 19. One of the advantages of division of labor is A. Waste of time, B. Increased productivity, C. Monotony, D. Reduced output. Answer B. Explanation: specialization boosts efficiency and total production. 20. In population studies, a country is said to be overpopulated when A. Its population exceeds available resources, B. People migrate out, C. There is inflation, birth rate declines. Answer A. Explanation: overpopulation happens when a country has more people than its available resources can support. 21. The instrument used to control the supply of money in Nigeria is the A. Treasury bill. Currency note. Check. Etary policy. Answer. Explanation: the central bank uses monetary policy, like interest rates, open market operations, to regulate money supply. 22. The principal reason for consumer protection is to A. Promote monopoly, encourage advertising, safeguard consumer interest, reduce consumption. Answer C. Explanation: consumer protection laws ensure safety, fair prices, and prevent exploitation by producers. 23. The persistent rise in the general price level is known as A. Deflation, sailing, untreated. Answer Explanation: inflation is the continuous increase in the average price of goods and services in an economy. 24. The concept of price elasticity of supply refers to the A. Responsiveness of quantity supplied to a change in price, responsiveness of demand to change in income, change in cost of production, influence of price on utility. Answer Explanation: it measures how much quantity supplied responds when the price of a good changes. 25. One of the advantages of large-scale production is a high cost of management, diseconomies of scale, internal economies validates, slow decision-making. Answer See explanation: internal economies, like bulk buying and specialization, reduce average cost per unit. 26. Rent differs from other factor payments because it is a fixed, paid weekly, related to capital. Explanation: economic rent refers to payment beyond what is necessary to keep a factor in its current use, usually a surplus. 27. Which of the following is a feature of oligopoly? A. Many sellers, one seller, interdependence of firms, no barriers to entry. Answer Explanation: in oligopoly, a few firms dominate, and are highly interdependent in pricing and output decisions. 28. A reduction in bank lending rate is most likely to A. Increase investment, increase savings, reduce consumption, reduce inflation. Answer. A. Explanation. Lower interest rates reduce borrowing costs, encouraging investment and spending. 29. The market structure where products are homogeneous and sellers are many is monopoly, oligopoly, perfect competition, monopolistic competition. Answer. Explanation. Perfect competition involves many sellers offering identical, homogeneous products with no control over price. 30. Which of the following is not a function of money? A measure of value, store of value, standard for deferred payment, means of barter. Explanation. Barter is an alternative to money. Money eliminates the need for barter, so it is not one of its functions.